Okay, what's up? Let me know if you hear me good. Hello, Christian. Canada double tariffs for USA. Um, I think it's not super impactful for the markets. We have more interesting news from the geopolitics, more impactful. Uh, the US may return diplomats to Middle East as soon as this week. It's by the New York Times information today, 11:30 a.m. Central European Time Zone. That's very good news. The diplomats back to the Middle East. It's a positive news to end of the conflict or starts new negotiation talks. Mm, no talks are currently underway or scheduled with Iran. Yeah, okay. Oh, and there is another good positive information from the Middle East. All mines have been removed or detonated from Strait of Hormuz. So maybe Strait of Hormuz will be uh, open for the ships soon. And Iran has been notified that any ship or boat placing new mines will be immediately destroyed. Yeah. Canada double tariffs on. Oh, that's a news by you. You send it on the chat. Yeah. Is it impactful in 2026? I'm not sure. When the information like that dropped last year in 2025, market just go for the roller coaster, but that was tariffs for all of the world, for Asia, for Europe, for Australia. But now they are just talking about Canada and the US. So I don't think so. Market will react super with super volatility on that. The news about remove the mines and return the diplomats to the Middle East are more important for me, because it can be about new peace deal soon. From the economic calendar, today new home sales and consumer confidence negative for the dollar, and we start volatility tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the better part of the week, because we have PC price index, GDP at Wednesday. All of them are medium impact, but together can give us high impact. Thursday, unemployment claims, and first day of Jackson Hole Symposium, and Friday Kevin Walsh speaks, and Jackson Hole Symposium Day 2. I agree. Yeah, so tomorrow we start the better part of the week with bigger volatility. Market is consolidating, probably waiting for the data from PCE price index and waiting for the Friday Jackson Hole Symposium and Chairman Walsh speaks. So we'll see. Let's back to the chart. Dollar. We sending a sales from here. We almost tap that zone. I saw the counter trend line today. When we break it to the downside, I was waiting for this slight pullback into counter trend line or sweep that liquidity, wipe out early sellers, go into the zone and sell off. Now they just gave a reaction and price is just accumulating maybe or redistributing for lower. I tag it with a question mark. Yeah, but the first idea with first scenario didn't play out. 4 straight sales. We are in the pullback phase. And the question is if the pullback are done and we can continue selling, or dollar want to dip into the zone and then go for the sell-off. We'll see. Gold. We have 2 scenarios also. First, go into the zone and fly up, or fly up from where is that now? That was somewhere here. Gold tapped the zone and gave nice move. 800 pips. Pretty nice. Then we can see a pullback. I was measure it with Fips. 61.78, tap into the zone. Entry and another spike to the upside, which was 700 pips. And that morning today I saw a big volume from the Tokyo session, potential effort to sweep. They go down, swap it, pull back, another one, spike with high volume, highest from the London session, sells. When we swap it, another sells for sweep of that lows, and now we print to the upside. Break and retest traders can think break and retest traders probably trying to sell it, they are right. I don't know. To be honest, I didn't expect any big moves from where is that now. For me, it can just ranging still. Here, maybe sweep another low, maybe go higher. But I think we stay between 600 and 650 range till tomorrow. And the zone which I'm interested in is here or here, so 575 or something around 50 to 500. That 4 hour looks good because the MA20 coming closer. We got the big red candle absorbed by next small one with liquidity sweep, engulfing volume, small candle rejection. Can it go higher? Yeah, maybe. I'm still pretty bullish on gold, and I think we're going to sweep that weekly high. I think we are going for attack that high, for sweep it. Maybe that run finish around 5k. But for now, yeah, it's not looking bad. Liquidity sweep, huge volume print below, and reaccumulate for go higher. Break and retest traders will cry here for sure. Because they think, you know, break, retest and sells. If you try things like that against the trend, good luck. If you try to play break and retest against the trend, yeah, good luck. I'm just waiting for buys. I mean, I'm in buys anyway, but I manage my trades. And if we go for the bigger pullback here, I will try buys again. If we run from where is that now, I'm also okay because I'm in some position. Overall, we're building that range from 600 to 700, and this is $100 range, same as here. That was 300. Oh, that was 150, you know, that was 150, so a bit bigger range, but still. And that dip from here, look at that dip, it's very similar. Equal lows, dip below, print higher volume and fly up. It's very similar to actual condition. The pattern is literally the same. the same type of pattern, and that was $75 deep. So when gold is in the expansion phase, like last year, it tends to do the dips like here, $66, $70. $60, $78, $75, and and we can measure it till infinity. 77. Yeah, that was one range, to be honest. That was 100 range. Another deep. 115. So I will be not surprised if that was the buy the dip, I will be not surprised. $91, EMA 20 following 4-hour chart. So not surprised if this is building of reaccumulation with liquidity sweep and run above that equal highs, and take out that guy and run somewhere around 800. No, something like that. 1 to 5. Maybe. I got more precision entry here, and I got entries here. I'm still holding entry from here, so we'll see. Silver yesterday gave a lot of opportunity to play it to the upside. First time, second, third, fourth, five times, and 2 times hit. That was reaccumulation, go up into the resistance level, then deep below the liquidity and spike up again for the resistance level, drop for the lower zone 4-hour range, $0.5 to 78. We draw that zone also on Sunday. They dip into it, print the same pattern as gold, poke into the double bottom liquidity, red fat candle, absorb by the smaller one with engulfing volume, and print to the upside into resistance level, into previous support. Can it go higher from where is that now? Yes, it can. But if it doesn't hold, I will looking below that liquidity. Because as we see, silver is more sensitive for bearish moves than gold, because gold after this Sunday, after open, creates higher high on 1 hour and then another higher high on 1 hour chart. Gold creates higher high and another higher high, sell off, and silver just do the double top into that resistance. So silver were stopped by the previous resistance. Silver can't push for another high and for another here. They just do the double top. Yeah, with just a liquidity sweep. Gold is much stronger than silver, but silver is usually lagging. So silver is working like a follow gold follower. Same pattern where yeah, here with that high. Silver push a bit above that highs and gold take it. Look how far. And silver not push that strong above that previous highs. So silver just following gold. Silver is weaker than gold, but still. Imagine holding that guy from here. 1 to 8. I were close somewhere here at around 67, if I'm not wrong, or 68. I can't remember. At 68, yeah. I close at 68 here. That position. 1 to 6. So we'll see what that guy's print for us. I know that Tokyo session, Tokyo push and fall down from the history. They create a high to take out in future, aggressive sell-off, deny whole move. London, New York accumulation and late New York after London close push up. Same things were here. push up, fail, take the resistance and fall down. Okay, copper. Man. Jesus Christ. One week. It's just a 1 week. 1 to 20. Yeah, we are noobs. We are noobs. We don't know anything about the markets. S&P. For me, S&P still can fall down. It's accumulating. I would like to see the sweep of that bottoms and then go or push into this level. But for now, I will be patient with S&P. If it starts running, it will be super easy to go with the flow. So I'm not rushed. It can be the bottom for now, it can be the low. Tomorrow is also the Nvidia report. So Nasdaq can move, and with Nasdaq US 30 and S&P can move also. So we'll see tomorrow. Indices probably going to wait for the Nvidia report tomorrow. I don't know which hour. There is any information? Everything in Polish. Yeah, but which hour, man? Which hour? It's gonna be tomorrow, but I don't know which hour. I will find it after the stream. It's irrelevant, to be honest. I'm not sure if anyone from our group trading indices anyway, so. Got home yesterday. I'm not in anything yet. Waiting to see opportunities. Yeah. Sometimes the patient is best friend, but that gold is just running. And like I said, maybe that was the pullback. You know, sometimes in a run, I'm using point of control, liquidity sweeps, EMAs, because if you're waiting for FIPS, sometimes you can wait forever. So that's why that was good entry opportunity today. And this is same type of setup I was playing on Bitcoin. Maybe let's move to the Bitcoin now. That was literally the same type of setup I was playing on Bitcoin. Equal lows, poke down, big volume, reaccumulate and go higher. Without any fips. Just a structure, you know, structure plus liquidity. And you can see the similar to gold and silver. Look at this pattern. And imagine being break and retest trader against the trend. That's why understanding of the structure and liquidity and direction is super important, because some break and retest traders can say, okay, break of structure to the downside, retest and go lower, but GG for you. And same gold. Break, retest for potential new low, GG for you. But you can see the similarity of that patterns here, that liquidity sweep and break to the downside with Bitcoin. It's very similar. And silver also. Here, break. Yeah, silver break lower than previous support. Break lower and then sweep of the liquidity. So silver a bit different, but it's still the same, you know. It's still the same idea of the pattern. Still the same pattern. It looks a bit different, but still the same. So, Bitcoin from Sunday, go from where we're at Sunday, or just back to this support level. They decide to return to the support level, break out the resistance from Sunday. I drag it here. Break out the resistance from Sunday, resistance turn into support, they test it, run higher. Now they fall down, sweep the liquidity of that accumulation, bye bye late buyers, and now they just trying to print higher. And I personally think the Bitcoin is still on the way to sweep of that weekly high and form the double bottom on monthly. It's 6 days to finish the monthly candle. It's going to close Monday, will be last day, and new candle at Tuesday. And line chart, you see the same pattern like in gold, gold bottom, but gold bottom was weekly and Bitcoin is monthly. Look. We break it down when we were here. We're talking about it somewhere here, about double bottom forming. Lower low, lower high, lower low, higher high. And gold is on the way to sweep that guy. And Bitcoin on monthly, lower low, lower high, lower low, possible lower high for change of character. And the cycle can start earlier this year because gold also start the run at the beginning of August, at the middle of the August, not in September as usual. So maybe everything starts 1 month, 2 months earlier than usual. Gold rising, Bitcoin rising, silver rising, every risky asset should rise, and indices will wait for the Nvidia report tomorrow. Nvidia report for Q3. So we will see how it goes. Will be nice if we close above on that Bitcoin. I'm break even on that position and holding it till sweep of that weekly high. Some sellers join at 80k. Look at the volume of that candle. That candle probably fill a lot of orders for sales. That's why we got that pullback. Almost 4% pullback. Yeah, position should be somewhere here, so now it's too late for me. 1 to 3 is here, and risky type of setup is here, 1 to 6. But it's gone. It's not worth to open position here. Maybe we've stopped below that candles, but it's still. If she return to that support and print breakout structure again, yeah, I will add more position. But for now, let it ride. So we look at this S&P at the moment. Yeah, S&P should be clean. Oh man. I'm so stupid. It's gonna be 50% FIB. Yeah, exactly. No. That was Friday. Friday London. Damn. Why? Why I'm not set the alert? Where is my alert from the US? Ah, no, it's US 30. Okay, I was not looking at the US 30. I was looking at the Nasdaq, but still. Still, where is my alert? I need to look closely to the indices. Because that was... Man. That trade will be disgusting. Look at it here. 7 a.m. because I'm waking up at 7 a.m. somewhere here. Break of structure. Here. Oh, not here. One to 20, come on, and I missed that move. 1 to 10. Here. It happens, it happens. Nasdaq. Okay, Nasdaq still have a... Yeah, on Nasdaq I got the alerts. I got the alerts on Nasdaq. I should put the alert on US 30 also. And US 30, look at the US 30. US 30 is leading. Because US 30 do the big correction. How many percent was that? 3.5. Nasdaq. Oh, but Nasdaq also go deep. Very deep. Nasdaq even more. But from the structure side, US 30 looks much better. US 30 looks super good from the structure side. Look at here. Swing low, swing high. Perfect. And it's just falling without creating all-time highs. But during that time, when US 30 falling down, S&P and Nasdaq creating all-time highs. Here, Nasdaq and S&P. And US 30. Diverging. And there is that range for S&P. 50% is here. So maybe after Nvidia report it fall down and US 30 go for the pullback. I don't know. We will see, but alert is set. Damn, that US 30 was super clean. And Nasdaq. Yeah, 0.5 fib is here. 61.78. Yeah. Let's hope it it fall down more. Because setup for the swing trade here will be disgusting. Look at the US 30. Setup for the swing trade is just disgusting. Same as here for that copper, and copper just going for that all-time highs this week. Look at that guy. He's going for all-time highs this week, probably. 1 to 30. Do you need push the buttons every day? Not. That's why I like swing trading. Push the button and let it ride. But with swing trading you need a lot of patience. A lot of patience for entry and after entry. Yeah, disgusting, but strategy is working well. Euro from Sunday. Go up from where it's at now, didn't work. Just back to the zone. Zone were perfect. Engulfing candle, engulfing volume. And 1 to 5 potential. GU also hold by our support. Where is Monday? Here. Monday. First and second opportunity to play. At Monday and today. UJ. What is this zone? Oh, okay, that was fair value gap. And that go from where it's at now, but she didn't. And maybe we are going for sweep that high and then fall down, or we cross the counter trend, same as for dollar, so maybe run from where it's at now, but I don't like UJ, to be honest. I'm not trading UJ, so never mind for me. Yeah, that Swiss franc also didn't go down from where we were at the Sunday. We draw the FIPS. Market hit 0.5 and print to the downside. We can see a counter trend here, same as for dollar. Break, testing it, and probably go lower, or sweep that high again, deep into 61 and go lower. But we tap 0.5, cross the counter trend, and maybe print redistro. We'll see. Almost 1 to 4. It's worth. Will I play it on my MetaTrader on my account? Not. I'm not play it personally. but if you like it, it's a good time to enter. 1 to 4 on that liquidity sweep, and almost 1 to 5 around the zone. I will leave it, but I'm not playing it. Bitcoin, we were talking about Bitcoin. And oil. Damn, oil, perfect. At Sunday we talk about 1 hour break of structure to the downside, slight pullback and go lower. That was the break of structure line. Stop above the high, pullback, fill the order and go down. For now, currently it's 2.5 risk to reward, overall 5.4, so 5.5 risk to reward, let's say. So oil, perfect. Gold, super good. Silver also perform very well. Bitcoin perform very well. Copper is still running. Man, we can sit at all-time highs today. What's going on? Copper is running. Dollar. That's my fucking drawing. Dollar breakdown, that counter trend. We almost tapped the zone. Retest. And yeah, can we do something to the downside? We'll see. But metals, Bitcoin and oil played very well. Let me know if you have any question for today's session. I will wait here for the 1 hour candle close for the question, and then we are about to finish. Let's watch that guy. It's gonna be the best trade of the year. I will drop the Discord link for the people who are interested to join our free community on Discord. It's also in the description of the live stream. And yeah, we see again tomorrow 5 p.m. I will not do the bonus session for that event because it's medium impact. Thursday also we got the stream at the 5 p.m. as always, and Friday I will do bonus session for Fed Chairman Walsh speaks. So 10 minutes before Kevin Walsh going to speak, I will do the stream, and hopefully we can watch it on YouTube. If I'm not wrong, I was watched the Powell last year, if I'm not wrong, but I can't remember. Last year after the diverging, we got that Jackson Hole symposium here Friday. This is the candle from the last year Jackson Hole symposium, and after that we just run. End of the August. This year we start run at the beginning of the August, so 1 month earlier, a few weeks earlier. Question is, can we continue running after the Friday, or where is my chart? Can we continue running after the Jackson Hole, or weekly FIBs can hold the market for pullback or new low? That's the question. My base scenario is like that. Go into 5K, sweep weekly high from here, go for the retracement till end of the year, and then new year start running, but we will see. It's a speculation for now. If you put the gun to my head and push me to choose the scenario of bull market or sell market, bear market, I will bet more on bull market, but we will see. I don't have actual data, so we need to wait for more price action. But we are in the resistance zone. That weekly cross the EMAs, it's not a bad sign, even if there is a volume and we are around FIBs. Let me check something. Yeah, the bigger volume is around 5K. So to be honest, I like that scenario, to push for the 5K, sweep that high, push into 5K, and return somewhere here, around 4.5K, for reaccumulate and go higher. From the volume side, when I'm looking at that map, it's looking good. Push into that volume for sweep that high, return to the bigger volume from 4.5K, reaccumulate below 4.5 and run for all-time highs. We'll see. So I can't see any question, so we are about the finish. Every markup today, we analyze whole of the assets, dollar, gold, silver, copper. That trade is disgusting, man. We look at the indices today also, currency pairs, Bitcoin, and oil setup from Sunday open is still running to the downside. So we see again tomorrow 5 p.m. Central European Time Zone, 11 a.m. for the New York time. And thank you for being here with me today. I hope you get some value. And see you tomorrow, guys. Bye bye.